Now coming in this particular case, we are now learning that Prajwal Revanna will next be taken for the medical checkup. Now later he is going to be produced before the special court. The special investigation team is likely to seek 10 days of custody in this particular case. Meanwhile, his anticipatory bail plea will also be heard in the court today, along with his mother Bhavani Revanna's bail plea, which is also going to be heard in the court along with Prajwal Revanna's bail plea as well. So that's the big update coming in within the same case, that Prajwal Revanna is next going to be taken for a medical checkup, for the medical investigation, and later he is going to be produced in the special court where SIT is likely to seek the extension of 10 days in his particular custody, and meanwhile his anticipatory bail plea is also going to be heard. Akshara continues to stay with us on the broadcast. Akshara, as we were talking about the politics, let's first talk about the case. What kind of fireworks are we expecting coming out from the court as the anticipatory bail pleas are going to be heard in the court, not only of Prajwal but also of Bhavani Revanna?
Well, yes, it's a crucial day for the Revanna family. One, had Bhavani Revanna's name also in this abduction of this particular victim, and the Prajwal Revanna also filed for an anticipatory bail. His legal counsel is likely to move for a regular bail. And on the other hand, Sri Revanna had got a bail, but the SIT had moved to High Court against the bail that was being provided to Sri Revanna. So yes, it's a very crucial day for the Sri Revanna family. And also on the other hand, you're mentioning about the political fireworks pertaining to this. Absolutely, yes, not just here in the state of Karnataka, but when it comes to the Lok Sabha elections as well, it gave it was a case that was handed over to the collector by the Congress because he's also an NDA candidate. You had a political war of words between the Congress and the BJP and the JDS. With the Congress government here coming out and stating that the central government facilitated the escape of Prajwal Revanna leaving the country and going to Germany as well. And also there was a politics over the cancellation of diplomatic passport, with the centre blaming the state for sending the letter late, and the centre, we had Siddaramaiah stating that he had written 2 letters, but still there was no response. Yes, there was quite a bit of politics surrounding this. Now the focus is on the investigation that is going to take place now that Prajwal Revanna has returned back to India.
Right, and my next question is for Harish. Harish, just tell us more about, since we have already touched upon the politics which is going on over this particular matter, tell us what exactly JDS is saying, because they came down heavily on DK Shivakumar in this particular matter, saying that he was involved in circulating all those sleazy videos online. Apart from that, what defense can be expected from Prajwal Revanna's side in the court today?
Well, the JDS, in terms of public perception, understands that there is no way they can justify this or in any way defend Prajwal Revanna. That's the main reason you have had H.D. Kumaraswamy not defending him anywhere and saying that we've appealed to him to return to the country and face the law. He's saying that we have faith in the law. We are just asking the state government to ensure that the SIT carries out a fair probe, impartial probe. That's been their demand. At the same time, if you look at how this pans out in the court, now there is an anticipatory bail plea of Prajwal Revanna, but that becomes irrelevant now. There are 2 options before the legal team of Prajwal Revanna. They either seek an interim bail and also file for a regular bail plea. These are two aspects that are right now in front of legal team. But even there will be a lot of time, because the SIT will say that they need his custody for custodial interrogation. They will also oppose this, whether it's interim bail or regular bail, saying that this is a man who's gone against the law multiple times now. He's evaded notices by the SIT, he's evaded a blue corner notice, and he's also a powerful man. So the grounds to give him bail become that much lesser when the SIT makes these arguments before the magistrate. And perhaps we are looking at Prajwal Revanna being behind bars for quite some time. At least till we reach a point in this case where the SIT believes that they have every aspect. They've built a watertight case and they file a charge sheet. That's something that we've seen in cases of this nature earlier, whether it was the Murugamata case or several other cases. And at the same time, remember, for Prajwal Revanna himself, there are aspects now that the legal team has to worry about apart from the bail as well. What is the kind of evidence that's gathered in all these 3 cases? And also, remember, the statements of some of these victims have been recorded before the magistrate. If those victims stick to their statement, then it becomes all the more difficult for Prajwal Revanna's case in the court and to get any sort of a reprieve there. And more importantly, for the SIT now, it is important to get evidence, because remember, there has been some bit of a lapse of time in this case. We have seen some of these videos recorded more than 2 years ago. Can they retrieve those devices, the devices that have been used to record these videos? Will these victims stick to their stance, stick to their statement when the trial starts in court? And also, can they gather other evidence, circumstantial evidence, other forensic evidence? These are aspects that the SIT now will have to work upon to ensure that they build a watertight case and ensure he doesn't get away. Because one crucial aspect in Karnataka is we've seen several politicians getting involved in sex scandals or crime of this nature earlier, but over a period of time they've managed to get away in the court because the investigating agency hasn't built a watertight case. In some cases, the victims have gone back on their statement. So in this case, we've seen the public perception building. There is a lot of anger. So
Right.
the SIT is aware that their most important job is to build a watertight case now.
Definitely. Harish and Akshara, thank you so much for walking us through all those crucial updates coming in this particular case. We are expecting big developments through the day. We request you to bring all those to us. Thank you so much for now. Shifting focus to another piece